White Boy Cooking, Episode 5, Lemon Bars. So what you're going to want to do is when life gives you lemons, you grab 5 of them, a stick and a half of butter, some eggs, and just all these other ingredients on screen. While that butter is getting to room temp, you're going to want to take a 1/4 cup of sugar, put it into a bowl, and then you're going to want to zest 1 large lemon. You can do this however you want. I just do it, like this because it's easiest for me. When you get all that zest out of there and off of that lemon, you want to massage that lemon zest into the sugar until it's fragrant. It's going to smell delightful, trust me. Now, into a larger bowl, you're going to want to add a stick and a half of butter. You're going to want to add that sugar zest mix and a pinch of salt. You mix that together and you cream it up until it looks good. So about 2 minutes. Scrape down the sides of the bowl with a rubber spatula. Just like that. Oh yeah, looking good, looking good. Now what you're gonna wanna do is mix it a little more, make sure it's all creamed properly. Now you're gonna wanna add 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour and beat that until fine crumbs of dough form. So about 30 seconds to a minute. I'm gonna just make sure that everything is getting all mixed around off all the edges. Starts getting to a pebbly texture, looking like sand. Then you pour it into a baking dish. Of course, the recipe usually says, 9 by 9, but all I had was a 9 by 13 pan. So you push that out as smooth and level as possible, and then you're going to want to put it into a 350 degree oven and par bake it until it's golden. So about 15 to 22 minutes. In the meantime, what you're going to do is you're going to crack 4 eggs into that bowl, and then you're going to want to cut all of your lemons in half, just like this, all 5 of them. And then you're going to want to put them in the juicer, and you're going to want to get, about 3/4 cup of lemon juice. I found that putting the halves in upside down like that gets more juice out of them than if I were to have it the other way around. Makes it a lot easier. Just squeeze. It took me about 4.5 lemons to get to 3/4 cup, so whatever it takes for you. There you go. And then what I did to get all the seeds out that might have come through, I put it through a fine mesh sieve. And then you're going to want to add 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and then you whisk it until smooth. Of course, I just decided to put a hand mixer in and beat it until it got frothy and all mixed together and good looking. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sift 1/3 cup all-purpose flour over the mixture and whisk it until smooth and combined. Keeps it nice and light and airy. Just get it all mixed together. When that crust is done, you're going to want to pour that filling right over top of all of that, and don't mess up like me and drop your whole bowl in the thing, because it makes a big mess everywhere. Wipe down the edges wherever you might have spilled. Think you did good enough, and throw it back into that oven for another 18 to 20 minutes until the middle looks set and has a slight wiggle to it. Voila. Then, when you're ready to serve, you dust it with some light powdered sugar. I mean, you could dust it after you cut it into squares, but I do it beforehand because it just seems easier. Of course, you're going to want to let it cool before that. Cut them into squares and get ready to serve. Like, subscribe, comment, and tell me what I should make next.